Have you guys ever been in this situation, like feeling unsafe and uncomfortable while using a public transport? Hmm. Most of us agree that it's not easy to be in that situation, right? Because according to a study by Women AIDS Organization, states that 62% of Malaysian women have been sexually harassed in public spaces, and this situation is exactly in public spaces with a public transport. Can you guys imagine that even as simple as we going back home during a holiday can feel dangerous and even unsafe? So that's why today I would like to introduce you guys to a smart and safe solution. But before that, let me introduce myself first. My name is Nur Christina Patricia, a designer, and I am from PA2732C. As a student myself, I also quite often use buses to travel between campus and home. But let me show you guys a story of my friend. She got a long ride bus from Seremban to Perak, and she sat next to a stranger. She thought it was just fine, but suddenly that guy started to take her picture without her consent and tried to touch her inappropriately. That incident left her traumatized and never used a public transport again. That's when it hit me that transportation is should not just about moving people from one place to another place, but it should protect us as well. But according to Minister of Transportation Malaysia, states that a public transport is meant to provide shares and affordable options like buses and train. But sadly, most of female passengers doesn't feel safe while commuting on public transport. Every day, 1,000 students use a public transport and doesn't feel safe. It is because, as research states, that 57% of women have been verbally sexual harassment and 25% have been stopped all the way home. So clearly here that something need to be changed. So let me introduce you guys to the Safeseat Plus. Safeseat Plus is a new innovation that will make your travel feel safe and comfortable. So Safeseat Plus have provided these facilities, which the first one is safe seating system, which the users can pre-select the safe seat zone that will make sure they will sit among a verified passenger. Second one is the emergency alert button, which will be located beside the seats of passengers that will alert the driver bus, the nearby security, and even police station when first from in the public transport. The third one is the seat-based ID verification that through an application that will be recording using a QR check-in of the booking of passengers that use a public transport. Last but not least, the most important one is a woman-only option seat, which for a female passenger who prefer extra comfort and extra security. So SafeSeat Plus doesn't just protect, they also empowers. So it can help the female passengers to travel without fear. What the best part of SafeSeat Plus? SafeSeat Plus with today technology have a smart sensor and mobile apps that will easily develop through a partnership of transportation company and technology startup, which also have a huge social impact that will reduce the fear and anxiety of a female passenger, and as well as supports the Malaysian Sustainable Development Goals, which is SDG 5, that gender equity. Yes, we have been something similar words, which is Grab SOS features. But what makes SafeSeat Plus different is that it prevents before the incident happen instead of reacting after the incident happened. So to wrap things up, SafeSeat Plus is a new innovation that will make sure you guys have a safe and a comfortable travel. So let's start supporting SafeSeat Plus that puts the safety first and encourage the public transportation operators, university, and even government to adapt the safety laws. Because feeling safe while traveling is not just about privilege, but also about right for everyone to use a public transport. Thank you.